And welcome to Let's Meditate with Sharada and Tony, proudly provided by Tas Grace Sanctuary.
Hi, good evening, everyone, and welcome to this evening's gathering. Just to have a little bit of a thumbs up at the moment because I think Elon Musk has lost his satellite up there in space somewhere. So if we all of a sudden disappear from the screen, just do your own thing, and we will just join you from where we are in the spirit. Okay, so let's all just get ourselves into a comfortable posture, sitting upright with our back straight. And just tune into the body and making sure that the shoulders, the neck, the head are nicely relaxed and your hands resting on your lap with your thumb and your forefinger in a circle. And then just tune in and just close your eyes gently and tune in again to your heart, knowing that the heart is where love resides and the divine spark. And also, it's the seat of our soul. So the heart is an incredible organ on the physical level as well as on the energetic level. And then reminding ourselves that we are magnificent spirits having a human adventure in this lifetime on this beautiful planet, in this lovely human body with all its many adventures that we've had and we've yet to have. So there's always a surprise every day when we wake up and we are still alive and we breathe. There's something interesting that will unfold for us. So just keep that sense of awe and curiosity, and that allows us to be in the present and not to use up our energy thinking about the past or trying to plan whatever is going to happen next week, next year, or 10 years' time. Just try and see if we can hold our space, connect with our hearts, and remain in the present and live our lives in the very best way that we can. So let us begin by just connecting with our hearts, connecting with our breath, and imagining that as we breathe in the gift of life from the universe, from the source of creation. Breathing in the gift of life and allow our whole body to participate. So allowing this gift of life to flow into every pore of our skin, all the way to our hearts. And then from our hearts, we imagine that we are sharing our appreciation and gratitude for our lives, for who we are at this point of time. And we are sharing our appreciation and gratitude with the whole of creation as it comes out through the pores of our skin, and appreciation and gratitude, and we are touching that with everything because the whole of creation is actually part of us as well. So breathing in again the gift of life all the way to our hearts, and then sharing our appreciation and gratitude from our hearts out to the whole of creation. So keep breathing in the gift of life and breathing out our appreciation and gratitude for the whole of creation that we are part of. Focus your attention on the area of your heart. Imagine your breath flowing in and out of your heart center. Breathing slower and deeper than normal. Breathing in to the count of 7, hold to the count of 7. Breathing out to the count of 7 and hold to the count of 7. Let us begin. Breathing in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let us move to the next exercise that we do. Now, this is actually very, very important for us to cultivate this practice because science has just found out that we have these very important 2 extra strands of DNA that's dormant within us. And they've also found out, which I thought was really fascinating, is that happy chemicals like serotonin actually helps to activate these 2 dormant strands of DNA that allows us to actually access an immense power that we have been gifted with, and it has been dormant all this time. So the more we practice cultivating our capacity to produce joy at will, it will help us to become a much more powerful human being. So, and it's a very simple way of doing this. It's we go back into our memory banks and we find an event or a person or a pet that brought us much joy in our hearts. And we entertain this memory in our mind's eye. And the more we think about it, the more joy chemicals are produced. And so we just keep doing it as often as we possibly can, because the joy chemicals also supports our immune system and supports our cells to function at its optimal capacity. So whenever you're free and you have some spare time and you're not doing anything specific, focus on bringing more joy into yourselves. So we can actually imagine that our hearts are this beautiful big ball of light. And then in our minds, we're going to entertain this memory of whatever it is that brought us great joy. And then we can imagine that within this big, beautiful ball of light, there are little sparks of bright light that carries the joy chemicals. And then we're going to allow these little sparks of joy to flow from our hearts all the way to the tops of our heads. And as this little spark of joy touches our trillion cells, the cells will light up with joy. And so we can observe all the cells lighting up with joy, all the way down our face, our necks, our shoulders, down our arms, all the way down our bodies, down our legs to the tips of our toes. And just take a moment to step back into our magnificent spirit, observing this beautiful, beautiful temple of the spirit, our bodies, our cells sparkling with joy. And then we will move on to our next exercise, and that is to purify, to strengthen, and to realign the three powerful energy centers for our optimal health and well-being. We begin by focusing our attention on the first energy center just beneath our navel. And here we repeat the ancient sound and we allow this sound to reverberate deep into our first center, purifying, strengthening, and realigning this first center with all of the other centers for our optimal health and well-being. And then we shift our focus to the second energy center, the solar plexus center. And here we repeat the sound ooh, and we allow this sound to reverberate deep into our solar plexus center, purifying, strengthening, and realigning the center with all of the other centers for our optimal health and well-being. And then we shift our focus to the third energy center, our throat center. And here we repeat the sound and we allow this to reverberate deep into our throat center, purifying, strengthening, and realigning this throat center with all of the other centers for our optimal health and well-being. So as we shift our focus, we repeat each sound smoothly from first center to the second center to the third center in a beautiful, smooth, circular fashion. And we will repeat this 21 times with Sadhguru to purify, strengthen, and realign our centers for our optimal health and well-being. let us continue to meditate, connecting with our hearts and our breath, and remembering that we are pure consciousness. We are divine and one with the whole of creation. Very gently bring your awareness back to your hearts and your breath, and allow yourself to become fully present again in this beautiful temple of our magnificent spirit. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes, and then when you're ready, welcome to open your eyes. Thank you everyone for joining us this evening, and it looks like we have attached back onto our Starlink, hopefully. And just continue to look after yourselves because we are the only ones that can do that very well. So make sure you drink filtered water, please. I know there's not much emphasis on that, but there's just so much junk out there that we really need to purify our water just a little bit more. And then, of course, eat fresh foods as much as we can and go for a walk, catch the sunshine as much as possible. Spend time with the people that you can laugh together and tell stories and smile and sing and dance. And I visited a friend today, and she has a karaoke room. And she says when she feels like she needs a little bit more joy in her life, she goes in there and she does karaoke for herself. And I thought, what a fantastic idea. So there's so many creative ways of just keeping that joy happening in our hearts as much as we can. And we just be creative about it. And then, of course, if you would like to contact us, please visit our website, tasgracesanctuary.org. You're welcome to send us a message, or you're welcome to also give us a ring and ask us questions. We have our retreat coming up for September, the Spring Detox Retreat, a fabulous way to start the spring by detoxing, recharging, and renewing yourself in readiness for the end of the year, where we're going to have so much more exciting things that will be happening for us. So take care, everyone, and keep well, keep happy, and keep healthy. Bye for now.